Hello everyone, my name is Gauravdeep. I'll be representing Team 2 for the demonstration of our application for iteration 1. Before getting started with the actual application, I'll first start with the database and schema. As you can see on the left side, we have our database called Arlington Auto. In this we have three tables called car reservation, and the user table. In the user table, we have the following attributes such as username, password, UTID, last name, first name, phone, email, address, city, state, zip code, role, club membership, and is revoked Boolean attribute, which actually tells if the user has been banned to reserve another vehicle or not. Moving on to the car table, we have the following attributes from the project description, such as car name, number, capacity, weekday rate, weekend rate, weekly rate, and the additional features such as GPS rate, OnStar, and the Sirius XM rate. Finally, we have the third table called car reservation, which will actually hold the actual reservation details, such as the reservation number, the user name who actually booked the vehicle, the car name, the start date, end date, time, the occupant capacity, the final cost, and if the optional features have been selected or not. Also, the is cancelled Boolean attribute, which tells if the reservation has been cancelled or not by the user or by the rental manager. Okay, first of all, in the user table, we have the following sample data already stored. In this, as you can see, all of the attributes have been pre-populated, including the role table, or I'm sorry, the role column, which has the rental manager, the admin, and the user role respectively. In the car table, we have the following data from the project description, the following cars with their number, their capacity, their weekend rate, the optional features rate, and so on. Similarly, in the final table, the reservation table, we have the following sample data already populated, such as the reservation number, the user which has booked a specific vehicle, the starting date, ending date, starting time, ending time, the occupant capacity, final cost, and as mentioned before, the Boolean values here represent if the optional features have been selected or not, and if the specific reservation has been cancelled or not. So this is the database and our schema, and the following relationships have been demonstrated. Now moving on to the actual working of the application. Here you can see the landing page of our application called Rental Manager, which is coincidentally also our login page. Here the user name or the password can be inputted to log in, or the user can click the link below to register for the application. For now, I'll demonstrate the login of a simple using the credentials from a database from the user table. Let's say first the Alex man. I'll use that as username. Alex man. The password is Alex man 1. Now once I click login, it should redirect us to the rental manager home screen since it has been specified in a database. And it does, as it is clear from this text below. Similarly, if I use the credentials for an admin, Gaurav1, it should redirect us to the admin's home screen. Finally, if I pick any user, say for example, Neil user, Neil underscore user, Neil underscore user 1, it should redirect us to the passenger homepage, which is also the user homepage. Now to demonstrate the changing of a password, I'll rename the password for Neil user to say Neil at 123. Save that, commit that to the database, restart the application. Since the database has been stored locally in our device, it needs to be updated each time. So let's put on Neil's previous credentials, which were Neil underscore user, Neil underscore user one, and try logging in. And as mentioned by the toast here, the password or the username was invalid since it has been changed. Now to put the actual correct credentials, I'll demonstrate that. And yeah, and after logging in, as you can see, the user has been redirected to his home page. And yeah, that's the demonstration for our iteration 1 by team 2. Thank you very much.